D8 project is back in effect. It's been sitting for so long. This thing has been down since November. Yep, been down since November. We messed up a lifter. You know, the DOD project is you know, I got defeated by the DOD. So happens to a lot of us G8 owners. So she's been down. I had to take the engine out because it wasn't just a failed lifter. It actually did damage to my cam, messed my cam up, and it actually scarred the cylinder head too. So hey, a lot of damage was done. So she's been sitting under here for a minute. So I had to end up taking the motor out, sending the motor to the machine shop, and had to get some things done. Had to get it. At first, I thought a hone would just take care of it, get it honed out. But they tried that to hone it out, but the scar was too deep. Couldn't. That didn't do the trick. So they had to end up boring it out, which meant I had to get new pistons and new rings. So yeah, see how she sits right now. Wow, she's a mess. All this stuff that fell down into the daggone exhaust. It's not good. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get that cleaned out. Have to clean a lot of this stuff out down here. But yeah, she goes back. Supposedly she goes back in tomorrow. But I got the compressor here. Got my alternator still in here. Water pump. I mean steering pump. Sorry, steering pump. Yeah, so we gotta just button her back up. So, I do have a new Circle D converter I'm putting in there, because since the lifters and all that went out, of course I had to get a new cam. And since I had the engine out and taken to the machine shop, I had to get new main burns, new cam burns. They wasn't really bad, but just to be on the safe side, got new cam burns, new ring burns, and I went and got new main bolts, not ARP bolts, but I just felt more comfortable getting the bolts, the OEM bolts from the dealership. You know, just to tighten it up, the main burns and the main caps. So I'm using the same piston rods, and but I did get it bored 30 over, so I had to get new pistons and a new ring set. I said so. So yeah, that's what we're getting done. So he's picking this up tomorrow. That's the reason why I'm taking the cover off and making sure all of my parts go back with it. Okay, see if I can open this trunk up because the battery is not hooked up. So, let's see if I can get this trunk open. Let me take this lock off. Take this lock off the cover. Where's my lock key? You know what? Why is my lock key not on here? Because it is on here. It is on my... Here it is. It's over here. Okay. Huh. Take that off. And here so long I'm gonna rust it up on me. Okay. There it is. Okay. Loosen this stuff up a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now I can take the cover off. Okay, now come here. Since the battery's out, got the good old cable right here. Hook the trunk. So good to have that. Nice feature. Okay, take that. Okay. So, looking in the trunk, we got these parts we got to put back together. So just leave everything you took out, even though I'm replacing new parts. Just leaving everything in here. So let me get the battery. I'm gonna set the battery back in the tray because I had to get that recharged. Battery's on this side. Had to get my battery charged back up. Okay. Okay. So, I'm not going to worry about strapping it down right now. Okay. Just have to remember to put this vent. Remember to put this vent back in. So that goes here. Okay. That goes right in there. Okay. Okay. Goes right in there. Okay. That goes there. And then I'll tighten that up later on. Ain't worrying about that. So I'm just gonna set that right there for right now. Okay. Now, this converter. Like I say, I got another converter for it. Circle D. Okay. Throw this in here. Okay. That in there. Okay. Along with the other goodies. Transmission fluid. Also got new plugs. New plugs and throttle body. Gotta get that clean. New ARP header bolts. And let's look over everything in here. Oh yeah, transmission fluid. So I need to get my coil packs. As you can see, I had time on my hands, so I just painted them. Don't ask me why. I was bored, I guess, but they are blue. Yep, they are blue. So, just that. Yeah, I guess that's on there pretty good. Blue. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Coil packs. Go back there. Let's go back there. Okay. Got everything here. That, so what else I need? This throttle body. I gotta clean that. Definitely gotta clean this. Yeah, I gotta clean that. Yeah, we'll clean this before we put it back in. Just get some brake cleaner or something. Clean that up with. Yep. And the back of it's messed up. It's kind of filthy. Just clean it up. I'll be upgrading that soon too, so you know how money gets sometimes. So I got my plugs, I got that. I'm gonna go ahead to Circle D. Yeah, I got the new screws for the converter. Alright, see here. Okay. Open that up. This is the Circle D converter. It's a 278 millimeter. It's not top end, but you know it's recommended for the cam that I got. So you know it won't surge through the brakes when you're at idle, when you're at a stop or whatever. And you know I don't want that happening, so I had to go ahead and pick up something. It's a 278 millimeter, like I said. It's good enough for now. It's about a $600 range, so that's probably the cheapest Circle D you're going to get. They had $900 range and $1,200 ranges. But at the time, you know how it go with the budget. You know, later on, I may upgrade, but I'm not running no forced air inductions and no turbos right now. So this is gonna just have to do for right now. You know what I mean? I'm not really running a whole bunch of horsepower through this thing, so I think that will do me. And once I get to the tuner, he'll tune it, you know, to spec and to, you know, for good drivability and power at the same time. So that's what I'm working with right now. Circle D. Okay. So my mechanic told me to go ahead and throw some fluid in there real quick and just let it sit. So that's what I'll do. Throw some synthetic transmission fluid. Let's go ahead and throw that in there and let it sit. Okay, box, you don't want to stay up. I have to do this with one hand then. Okay. I don't want to spill it all over the place. See how this goes. See how it goes. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I spilled a little bit. I'll just wipe that up. Okay, just let it soak. You know, let it sink in. Okay. We're supposed to rotate it, gyrate it, so it'll make its way through. But if it just sits there, it'll get through there. It's bubbling up. Yeah, it's making its way through all those clutch plates. So, yeah, it's making its way through there. Find a rag to clean this up. Get it up a little bit. Okay. See, you shake it a little bit. She'll go down. She'll find its way to the bottom. Find its way to the bottom. And that was just like maybe a little less than half that I put in there. This will probably take a quart and a half maybe. It's a 278 millimeter, so it's not it's an 11-inch diameter, I believe, but it's not as big as the stock. The stock one is a little bigger than this. I'm thinking the smaller the diameter, the better. I don't know why, but hey, the forms say so, and better. I guess the less rotation it takes, the more power you're going to get. Yeah, see how it's just winding down right now. Can take some more. Okay, that's about half of it. So I'm gonna put in there for right now. Just let it soak. It's gonna soak overnight, so like I say, we're not going to do anything until tomorrow. So, Go ahead, put the cap back on there. We got that. We got the studs. We got, where's the paper? I think we got the torque specs comes with the paperwork, so torque specs come with the paperwork. Put the circle D somewhere. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the G8 right now. Look at my brakes. That's how long it's been sitting. I mean, really. Yeah, my plastic dip is peeling. Plastic dip is peeling right there a little bit. Look at those brakes. Front and back. That's no big deal, that happens. But, yep. I'm feeling my GT logo. I like that. But, yeah, she's a mess right now. Big old mess. Make sure this here is sturdy enough so when it gets towed, it won't. It's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. Yeah, this is yeah, she ain't going nowhere. Okay. Clean that out. All the stuff dragging the ground. So, go there. I miss you, buddy. Been gone since November. Radiator cap. The radiator still intact. Okay. Yeah. Also gotta put a transmission cooler in here, so you know, putting in that converter is going to generate more heat, and I don't want any transmission issues, so we will be installing a transmission cooler. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at yet, but I assume like every other cooler job, this bumper is going to have to come off and it's going to have to sit under there somewhere because there's no other place for it. So this bumper will be coming off. Yep. Should have cleaned up my high flow cats, but nah. Like I said, eventually I'll be getting long tubes. Right now I got the mid length Cooks, the Cooks headers, and to clean this off. Look at this. Clean that up a little bit. It's just filthy. Okay, fuel line comes right through there. Right there. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Also, fans are in here. My underguard shroud is in here. all up in the back seat. Dust covers, all that stuff is in here. So, yep. Everything we need back here. Okay, y'all, thanks for bearing with me on this GA project. I know it's been a while since I put out any videos on it. I know I've helped a couple of you guys out by showing you guys, how to do a couple things, but this here is a big project, and I hope that most of you don't have to go through this. It just got a little too out of hand for me, mainly because the cylinder head got scarred up. I think it was cylinder number 7 got a gash on it. If it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have had to take this engine out. But I took the engine out, had it redone, rehoned. I had the heads resurfaced. I had the heads upgraded. The upgraded spring set to 660. And we had the heads, we had them, resurfaced. So, so it could be flush with the engine block. And so I had to get that, new push rods, new lifters, LS7 lifters, got the whole DOD delete kit, got the works. I got everything I need, I believe, for it to go back together and run properly. So yeah, that's the project. So everybody's been asking me what happened to the GA. Hey, I gotta go with, with my shop that's telling me to getting time, and because he's kind of doing this on the side for me. It's not a shop. It's not a shop project. It's a personal friend project that's kind of holding me up a little bit, because he's been real busy with insurance claims and things like that. As far as it being winter time, and people having accidents and they need their cars fixed back up. So mechanically. So it's been kind of busy for him. And I've kind of been real patient with them, so that's why it's been taking so long. So I've been pushing my Grand Am, in the meantime. So that's what's going on right now. So at least I had a backup. But yeah, y'all, thanks for rocking with me on this project. Appreciate the support and the subs, and I most appreciate that I can help somebody, with their situations, involving the Pontiac G8s, because these are some special cars, man. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can talk about your BMWs and Chevy Camaros and your Mopars and all that. I ain't disrespecting none of y'all, but we see 100 of those a day. Know what I mean? 100 of those. And we got these G8s, man. They can hang up right there with y'all. So don't sleep. Do not sleep. Alright, thanks for your support again. Peace out. Love how these 3.5 inch tips look. I need tires. Yep. It's a little dusty. Shade only. Rock with the Instagram. Rock with the YouTube. Rock with the grocery getter. Look at the height level with no engine in it. Look at all that space. Look at all that space. My whole hand. That's crazy. Got my whole hand up in there. Look at that. Looks weird. Alright, we'll be back. The 6-0 will be back. Yeah.